Hi, welcome to your checkup. We are the patient education podcast where we bring conversations from the doctor's office to your ears. On this podcast, we try to bring medicine closer to its patients. I'm Ed Delesky, a family medicine doctor in the Philadelphia area.
And I'm Nicole Aruffo. I'm a nurse.
And we are so excited you were able to join us here again today. So what are we going to talk about today, Nick?
Today we're talking about antidepressants and when you should start taking them.
Yes, today I don't want to get anyone too excited. We're not going to be talking about ins and outs of specific medicines. We are talking more conceptual about when is it time to think about asking for some help? Because there are so many people who struggle with mental health, and there's still generations of stigma associated with these conditions. And the simple adage that I've been trying to use earlier is that if more visits is if someone was sick and someone was having seizures and someone
you
offered,
got that from me.
I did get that from you. It's great. If someone was sick and someone was having seizures, would you take anti-seizure medication?
Yes.
If someone was experiencing depression or anxiety that was impacting function and rose to the level of taking medication, why wouldn't someone take medication for it? Because there's stigma.
I would. Yeah, that's one that really stuck, huh?
It stuck. What? You said that?
No, that whole stigma. And,
oh my gosh. Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah. And
it bleeds into visits so much to the point where people don't even bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
And it just is tucked away. And that's why we have quiet screeners for depression that we give people that they can fill out in the quiet of their own mind.
Mm-hmm.
And gosh, when you look at someone and they're smiling and they're just there and then they have an extremely high number. And I'm like, Jesus. Oh my God. So if you've been feeling off, low energy, low mood, not quite yourself, when is it time to actually think about doing something about it? And more specifically, when is it time to consider medication? Because I'll tell you what we see all the time. People wait and wait and wait. Not because they don't want help, but because they're also not sure if what they're feeling is serious enough.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that a ton. So today, let's walk through that together, how to think about it, what antidepressants actually do, and their marketing of just across the board antidepressants, and how to decide if this fits into your situation. I think the biggest mistake we make is asking, am I depressed enough to need medication? It's a really hard question to answer, and I would propose that a better question is this affecting my ability to live my life the way I want to? Because mental health isn't all or nothing. It's a spectrum. And just like with other conditions we talk about on this show, it's not about weakness. It's not about willpower. This is about how your brain is functioning right now. So let's talk a little bit about what's actually happening. Your brain uses chemical signals like serotonin or dopamine to regulate your mood, energy, and motivation. And when those systems are off, you may feel low, unmotivated, disconnected, and anxious. You can think of it like a dimmer switch. Maybe it's not broken, but it's just turned down. Antidepressants don't create a new personality, which is a huge one that I often hear a concern. They help turn the lights back up to where they should be. So when to start thinking about actually doing this? And we really try to get practical in these moments. We start thinking about using medication when it's lasting longer than expected. Not just a few bad days, but weeks to months. Start thinking about using it when it's affecting daily function, like work, relationships, sleep, motivation. Or if you've tried some things already, some foundational things, like you've tried sleep, movement, and talking to someone. And not perfectly, but it's just getting started. And if it's still not improving after these things, you could consider using medication. An analogy is, if you sprain your ankle, you might rest it first. But if weeks go by and you still can't walk, you wouldn't just keep waiting. You would escalate your care. You would go see someone. You would try to get extra help. And mental health is no different. So, Nikki, can you help us explore some common reasons why people avoid medication?
I can. So big kind of things that people say are that they don't want to rely on something, which you might not have to take something forever.
Right.
It might just need to, level you out.
6 months.
What if it changes who you are? It probably will, and you'll probably be happier.
What is behind door number 1?
And then they should just be able to handle it themselves, which
huge.
This is handling it. You know what I mean?
Yes. Oh,
taking something like this is handling it.
Yes.
Because you just might need help. And I know people say oh, I wish there was a magic pill for XYZ. We live in a time where there are magic pills for things.
Yes.
There is a magic pill for weight loss. There are magic pills to help you feel less depressed.
Yep.
They're great tools.
Mm-hmm.
We're not living in the 1800s. We have these really great medications that can really improve someone's life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that all I had to say about that? I think so.
It's all we had planned for you to say about it. You want to say anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. So we can explore what
I think.
Please.
I don't know if this is down here.
This might be the time to do it.
I think going to the doctor and for anything and being prescribed a medication is, one, very helpful, but then two, I can understand why someone would be oh, I have to take this for the rest of my life now. And that can be maybe a little bit daunting.
Yeah.
Or, especially if it is something, not that depression isn't serious, but going back to the seizure thing, if you were diagnosed with whatever seizure disorder, you have to take this medicine. That can be kind of a scary thing. Oh, I have to take this so that nothing bad happens if I have a seizure, kind of a thing. But you don't necessarily need to take an antidepressant for a very long time or forever.
Yeah, I've definitely seen people what if their situation changes?
If it's a situation or postpartum depression.
Yep. Great example.
They should just hand you a script on your way home from the hospital.
Honestly, they should.
Honestly, how can you not? The hormonal fluctuation that how can you not be?
I don't know.
And not because you don't love your baby. It's just your body's going crazy. Just take a little pill for a couple months and you'll be all right,
Yeah, at some point we should we should talk about that in a very sincere, thorough way. Because my God, it's also a great example of
honestly, everyone should just get a script in their third trimester to have it on standby for when they get home from the hospital.
There are some new developments. There are new medications out there that are work a little bit faster. Something we'll talk about is that these aren't necessarily very quick. It's a generational thing. It's how people were raised. It's where people live. It's people's experience with the world. Here's a couple things. No one has to know about your health. No one has the right.
Yeah. I was yeah.
If it's a stigma issue and you're worried about what other people think, because every day I see people struggle, and well-intentioned people who try to do what they need to do for themselves to make the situation better. They're being an advocate for themselves. They're not playing the role of victim and just tossing their hands up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing the best they can and are still reluctant to go through this way. But there's a couple elements. If you don't like it, you can stop. It's not surgery. That's the coolest part about this.
And it's also not acutely a life or death. It's not you're suddenly stopping your seizure medicine and now your brain's going to fry and you're going to have a lot of seizures.
Right. Yeah. This it's important, but many times we're not there. Of course.
And there are different medicines and things to try,
Right. So like if something doesn't work for you, don't give up on the whole thing. You just be dynamic and you switch to the next one. Oh, this is such a important. What were you going to say?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we can now demystify what antidepressants actually do. They don't work instantly. Usually you take them. They don't work instantly. They tend to gradually improve mood and maybe energy, but they're not a quick fix, and they definitely are not a personality change. They're more like putting on glasses. Like if your vision is blurry, the glasses don't change who you are, but they just help you see more clearly. Realistically, what to expect? Most people don't feel suddenly amazing. They take weeks to start working. I toss the first month out the window and don't expect anyone to feel anything because they start working by 6 to 8 weeks. But people may notice that things just feel a little bit easier, like getting out of bed, completing tasks, feeling less overwhelmed. And it might be subtle, but it also is meaningful. And like we've talked about before, the progress in medicine is often gradual, not dramatic. When I sit with someone, I don't say, you need medication. We say, like, let's figure out what makes sense for you. How long have these things been going on? How is your depression affecting your life or your anxiety? What they've tried, what their concerns are. And then together you would decide with whoever you're working with, like, is medication one piece of the plan? Sometimes people feel like a numbness or like a smoothing out of the edges when they're on something called an SSRI. There are also SNRIs, which are a different class of medication entirely. I think one misconception is that like all of these get tossed into the same bucket, and they can be very specific for a person. Some have like a little bit more weight positive effect, meaning like it could gain a little bit of weight. Some are more weight neutral. There's a lot that goes into it that's very personal, which is why we're not tiptoeing on like naming things and like different names of medications, because I don't know how useful that is right now. But the concept is that like help is out there. You don't know what's behind door number one. You don't know if you took that leap of faith and you tried and you're feeling a certain way, and if there was a solution potentially in front of you, how exciting could that be that you could get to that other side and see like things are better.
Yeah.
It is a little,
and it's just, I don't know. It's just like not that deep, you know? Like it's important, and like, depression is important, but taking a medication for it is not that, like you're just taking a medicine to help you, and you're probably going to feel better.
Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes I like to say it's like a vitamin for the mind.
Yeah.
Because I think like what I've been trying, like people don't like taking medications. I've recognized that. I've learned that a lot in this last year. And I'd say that sometimes like I want this to be as invisible as the problem is. Mm-hmm. And if the act of taking a medicine or like a vitamin every day to try to make this situation better or reduce invisible risk for another problem, high blood pressure, diabetes leading to stroke and whatever, that like it's supposed to be like invisible. Like me taking my little iron pill every other night.
Yeah.
So that's that. We hope this episode gets to someone who's maybe on the fence or felt like a negative way about their potential experience using medication.
Yeah. I think some things are only as big of a deal as you make it. And which might be hard. However, taking a pill every day is not hard.
You can always stop.
You can always just stop taking it.
Yeah.
Give it a good try.
That's the thing. Great. And now for the banter. So like truth be told, because I'm traveling when this is coming out, or I'm like just getting back from traveling when this airs, assuming nothing crazy happens in life.
How was your trip to Portland?
We're going to talk about, actually it's going to be delayed by a week. But we're going to see how that goes. But we are recording like 2 episodes on one day. just to be completely transparent, because why not?
I don't think anyone cares.
No one cares. So what we did leave out is that after a slow start, inching forward.
What are you going to say?
We were not into the season of Love Island initially.
Oh, we weren't. Oh my God, but these people are total freaks, and now we're on board.
Can I get a kiss?
Can I get a kiss?
Yeah, consent is king. It's great, but now the men have figured out a way to weaponize it.
Like, oh, I asked her for a kiss and she said no.
And now they're like running around the villa and they're like, oh my God, he asked 2 girls if he could kiss them, which I'm like, don't you want him to ask? Like, he's asking.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
What do you girls want? What do we want nowadays? Do we want consent, or do we want someone to come tongue first making out with us? I can't keep up. Thank God I'm married.
Tongue first. Those kisses this year, they have done something with their camera angles. They got an extra layer of zoom or something.
And like the microphones are like more sensitive now, and you can like hear the sounds. And these people, I have never in my life kissed someone so tongue forward than these people.
These people. Oh my goodness.
Like, these people are like one step away from making an adult film.
They are. They are.
Because people don't kiss like that.
No, they don't. That's not how people kiss. They just the way that like they just yes, they did. They lead tongue down like they're gonna take a big lick of a 1-900 ice cream cone
on a hot day in Rittenhouse.
On a hot day in Rittenhouse with an emergency lick because it's all falling down the side. No shade to 1-900 ice cream, great ice cream, but awful vessels. So there's a woman from Philly on the show though.
Oh yeah, Melanie. She oh my God. Wait, first of all, we're gonna get back to that. We're still talking about her. Have you seen that? So I guess people found, everyone takes a deep dive on everyone on reality TV. And I guess at some point in the past, she was like a plus size model.
Really?
But had like lost a lot of weight because she's like a little, like, I don't know, she's like, I don't know, all those girls are like skinny and like walking around in bikinis all day. But there were like Ozempic allegations online, and her family was like going online being like, she didn't like take any medicine. She worked really hard for like however long. So I just thought that was funny because honestly, if I was on reality TV and was getting Ozempic allegations, like no one would ever be able to tell me anything ever again because like the highest form of a compliment. So I thought that was funny. But she's from, presently I guess lives in LA, but is from Philadelphia. And she and the guy that she were coupled up with are, mind you, like, we live in Center City. There is amazing food right where we are and all around the city.
Yeah, it's great. And in that way.
The guy that she's coupled up with, there's some drama, and she's like, I really like him. I want to like, she's talking to the one girl and is like, I really like him. Like, I want to date him after this. And I want to go out on a date on South Street.
A record scratched in our house.
And Eddie and I like look at each other and we're like, on South Street?
I couldn't believe my ears.
What is she going to on South Street? The smoke shop?
I couldn't believe it. The Acme? I couldn't believe she said that. I'm like, of all the places to go,
I know.
I want to go on a date on South Street. I'm like, on TV, South Street. That's where Ollie eats bones.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what there is down there. It's only a couple blocks away, and we won't go there.
Yeah, we don't
go so many other places.
Yeah.
What about one of these nice Michelin Bib Gourmand places?
I know.
That you can go get pizza? Oh my goodness, the shade. But no, I still can't. I know I don't want to talk too much about the tongue, but I have to. I just can't get it out. And then sometimes I'll like come up in the house and try to kiss you, and like I'll like warn you, and I'll be like, Love Island, and then I'll like dive into your face.
My face.
It's like a funny little thing we do here. But for those of you who don't know, it's like a near live nightly show that
No, the concept of it is genius.
It is genius. And they took like regular degular people, it seemed. Like I saw their Instagram followings before and they're like, I mean, they have like more than us, but they're not like out of this world in terms of like some people have like 2,000.
Yeah. Well, the people
3,000.
last season, like the one girl had like a couple 100,000 followers and the other girl was already trying to do the influencer thing. And then they had like their friends, because you obviously don't have your phone there. So they would have a friend or someone like run your Instagram account and be posting while you were there. Like the whole shtick of it was really to get more like followers on social media. But now apparently I heard that they're not allowing anyone, like you're not allowed to post on your social media while you're there.
It's nice.
Yeah.
You can tell that these people are just like normal a bit too. Like they're like, I think the social experiment brings out some crazy in people, but by and large, like, and this season in particular, they are being much more upfront with each other about quote exploring connections. Have you noticed that? I've noticed a distinct change.
There's been a lot of conversations about, well, you know, it's still early days.
Still early
so
days.
They want to explore. These people better have movie night this year because they didn't last year. After Casa Amor. And like, that's the whole, it's like the best part of the summer, movie night.
Was that about 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in?
I think it's about like halfway. I don't know, whenever they go to Casa Amor and then they have movie night after.
So we're embarking on the second week?
I think so.
Yeah, I gotta see if anyone at work. My new coworker is like very much into Summer House, so I have to.
Oh, she might be into.
See if she's into this.
Love Island, but Bea left.
Yeah, that was sad.
Funny.
She was funny. That's a shame. I would watch her After Sun interview.
No, we can do that later.
That was a shame though. And the cop guy, I wish like two good people.
Oh yeah, did we talk about him and the mayor?
No, we didn't.
Oh my God, that was this whole drama. And he was the first one to leave, I think,
he was.
right?
Yep.
So he was the first one to leave.
Work.
He was a cop from, I don't know, for the last however many years. Probably like 5 because these people are all like children, which is another thing. The one kid
I know.
said they were talking about what year they were born and he said 2004. And I was like, these people weren't even alive when 9/11 happened.
Nope. They had to read about it in books.
They had to read about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the cop guy, I thought we talked about this. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. Was a cop for like 5 years in whatever town. And then he has a kid who lives somewhere. So moved to that state, lives there now.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Oh, is it Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
I guess like worked there for some short amount of time and then quit his job to go on Love Island. So then the mayor of the city, I wonder where it was. We have to look. The mayor of the city basically had this whole thing about how he basically did the police force dirty and he left and we spent all this time and energy to do his training. And this is why we have like, we're so short staffed and why the police force as a whole is like suffering.
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's not
That's
far
where Lake
from
Lehigh
here.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. So the mayor was like all mad. And then I guess his family came out and was like saying things and like blah, blah, blah.
That was funny.
All that.
And
you were the first one to leave.
Yeah. Nice guy.
Yeah.
Seemingly. I don't want to say nice guy and then it comes out that like,
yeah, who knows?
I'm careful with my endorsements. So someone clips this and they're like, oh my God, Ed Delesky said this guy was nice. So that'd be tricky, but we're very excited about that. I don't have anything to say about Portland right now. I'm a little nervous. You're not coming with me. And like, we've been in our druthers and woeful about not being together for 4 days, which is like a big deal for us. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to leaving you guys. It'll be fun. It's for one of my dear friends' bachelor party, but I'm not going to know a lot of people. So I'm going to have to turn on the like, I don't know, just to be on, try to get to know people, remember names.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's kind of all I got for you right now. Sound good? Was there anything else you wanted to talk about? We've been having a blast here today.
We went to an open house today.
We did go to an open house today. We were talking to our neighbor and they were like, they're selling the house next door.
You're like, want to buy it? Come be our neighbors. Like they're like our down the street neighbors.
Yeah, but they're like, do you want to be like our neighbor?
So then we were just chatting with them, and the realtor who was doing the open house left. And they were chatting with our neighbors because they talked to everyone. And then we were chatting with him. He's like, want to come look at it? So then we went and looked at it.
Was that the first one we went alone and did it? I feel like open houses are always like intimidating, but they're like literally like you just open the door and.
No, it was fun. I also love being nosy. The layout of some of these houses, I was like,
it's very
the stairs,
so vertical,
and like short. The house was too short for you.
Yeah,
it'd be fine for me and Ollie.
No, so and then he needs
actually
a ranch.
He would not do well. Yeah, Ollie needs a first floor setup.
He does. He's been so good for the
Imagine we buy a ranch for our corgi.
I wouldn't put it beyond us.
You know, honestly, I feel like it would be a nice setup because you don't have to worry about the upstairs of your house getting too hot. You know,
I've seen some nice things. Yeah, Mike had a ranch before he moved. Well, do you consider a basement? Yeah, they were at a ranch and did great. Of course, they've now moved on to bigger and better. Congratulations to them as he listens in his basement, hopefully.
In your new basement.
Can't wait to see it. I can only imagine. Like, he had so much. Like, he settled in so quick there and decorated so well, and then he has to take it all down. But they were there for a while. Like, I kind of can't even believe it's been that long. But kudos to them. Congratulations. All right. I'm good. Yeah. So thank you for coming back to another episode of Your Checkup. Hopefully, you were able to learn something for yourself, a loved one, or
a neighbor.
You can find us on Threads, Instagram. You can send us an email at yourcheckuppod@gmail.com. But most importantly, stay healthy, my friends. Until next time, I'm Ed Delesky.
I'm Nicole Aruffo.
Thank you and goodbye.
Bye.
This information may provide a brief overview of diagnosis, treatment, and medications. It's not exhaustive and is a tool to help you understand potential options about your health. It doesn't cover all details about conditions, treatments, or medications for a specific person. This is not medical advice or an attempt to substitute medical advice. You should contact a healthcare provider for personalized guidance based on your unique circumstances. We explicitly disclaim any liability relating to the information given or its use. This content doesn't endorse any treatments or medications for a specific patient. Always talk to your healthcare provider for a complete information tailored to you. In short, I'm not your doctor.
I am not your nurse.
And make sure you go get your own checkup with your own personal doctor.